What's up, fellow hobbyists? Been a while since I've done an update, so here you go. I've been a little sick, had the flu, transmission went out on the car, then the alternator went out on the truck, took a little bit of a vacation, now I'm back and my tank has been neglected again. So as you can see, it's a little overgrown, and I'm going to do something different. I'm going to show you a before and then an after I trim it and move some plants around. There was a sale at the local pet store on some jungle val. Don't know why I needed it, but I got some, so I'm going to trim all that up and maybe move it around somewhere. But yeah, things are popping up here and there, and I just need to get them grouped back together and kind of get it organized and do a trimming. And I'm going to do my best to show you as I do it. So I'd like to say hello to all the new subscribers and hello to the old subscribers. If you guys got videos of planted tanks and you'd like to show me, I'm always interested in learning more, because you never know all there is. And actually I've learned how to do this from other YouTubers, and for that I say thank you. Alright, let's start by doing some trimming. Not so fast, Sporty. I want to show some of this new growth before we start trimming and moving things around. I like how this little stuff just starts popping out. You can take a little sprig of something and pluck it in the ground and it grows. A little piece of wisteria right there that just happened to float around and fall into that place, and I just think that looks so cool. Some new I wish I could pronounce the names of some of this stuff, but things just popping up all over. I like this combamba when it's really short. I want to show you a trick too. This we'll take this long piece here. You see how it has roots shooting out the side of it? Any stem plant that does that, you can do this with. But you take that stem, take the top part of it, take one of those weights, plant weights, and just stretch it out, lean it down, and all those roots will hit the ground and they'll start a bunch of new plants. You'll turn one strand into about 10. Got a Madagascar lace plant back there. He looks like he's trying to take off, but I don't know if I mess with him if he's going to do anything or not. I don't know why I seem to have a rough time with those. This here and this one was one plant. Comes from a bulb, and it doubled plants. And I didn't think once I broke the side off that it would work, and it did. It's doing great. I trimmed the heck out of those not too long ago, and they're getting a little out of control again. They block a lot of sun. They block a lot of light. These are really nice too, lilies, but they tend to block a lot of the light for the other plants. That's so red it's brown. Well, I definitely have enough iron in there, and even these leaves have red in them. And these have a little bit of green, but mostly red and brown. That's because of the iron. Alright, let's see about doing some trimming and replanting. Alright, I got my towel, got a couple plastic tubs to throw my cuttings in, cuttings that I'm keep, cuttings that I'm going to throw away. I use this big container to take my loose clippings and stuff and set them in here, and then I can replant them, kind of group them in the type of plants that they are. Like I said, on this jungle val, I got a deal on it, and I didn't really need it. I just added it, so I don't want it really big up front. So we're gonna just trim it down. Now, if I just trimmed it just like that, that would look pretty stupid. You want to take and go down in there, cut at an angle, cut some of these at different lengths. It's really hard to do this and have the camera at the same time, but I hope you're catching some of it. Come on. What that will do is send more energy once you trim this. So it's going to send more energy to the roots, and then it might even cause it to shoot out runners. But while these recover, the roots are going to actually going to get enhanced. And that's what I'm going to do to all of them. Trim them all. Look at the leaf. That is so cool. Too bad can't save them once you cut them. I use this big container to take my loose clippings and stuff and set them in here, and then I can replant them. Kind of group them in the type of plants that they are. Leaves are nice and everything, but they shade off a lot of the plants below, and we need the light to get down as low as we can, so we tolerated them for a while. Now we're going to cut them down and let a new batch come up. These will come off easy with a pinch of the fingernails. Cool, the underneath side looks kind of purplish. On the front side is red to brown. Okay, I've only got one half of the tank done. And this is all the trash, clippings. This is all the clippings that need to go back in. When summer comes, those clippings like that will go outside. Can't believe how much waste I have. Okay, this is 3 sprigs of, or 3 stems of combamba, and a lot of stem plants will put out these roots. Any plant that does this, you can take and do this trick with. I'm going to plant the end, the roots. Put a little tab of plant weight there, and then I'm going to come down to the end down here, and I'm going to put another plant weight. Basically, I want the whole thing to lay flat in the tank, and what's going to happen is these roots are going to dig down, and a whole bunch of stems are going to start punching out of this. So if you've got time and the patience, this is a way to make several plants out of just a few pieces. Alright, I'm going to put this little experiment here right in the front so you guys can see it. Keep an eye on it. I'm just going to punch the roots down in there, and we're going to let the rest of the plant lay as flat as we can against the substrate. Could go a little bit flatter. Now we're going to let the plant do its thing and keep checking up on this, and you're going to see a whole row of plants pop off this. It's a little trick if you want to take something that you have, a stem plant that you want to multiply. Even if you just have one stem and you got the patience, you can make a whole bunch of plants out of it. We'll check back on it. Well, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better. At least you can see the background a little bit. The more I look at it, I think I'm going to take all those jungle valves out of there and put them along the back on the other side. Down here somewhere. Alrighty, now time to sit back and look at it and see what more I can do. Looks like I put new light bulbs in it because it's so much brighter.